Hello there, welcome to the channel, welcome back perhaps, and today we're here with the Deluxe bass Big Muff, continuing the little odyssey that we're on with comparing some different fuzz pedals. We have been using the Jackson Audio Modular fuzz, having some great times there with the different modules and getting some really great unique sounds going there. However, we have been wanting to try some other things. We tried the Fuzzrocious 420 fuzz, and unfortunately that did not cut the mustard, and shortly after that we decided that we would get a Big Muff, and this is the Electro Harmonix Big Muff Deluxe Bass, or Deluxe Bass Big Muff Pie to put it in the correct order. So this pedal was one that we got cheap because we wanted to try relatively stress-free, but well, I say stress-free, I mean financially stress-free. However, there has been stress of another kind. This pedal, as soon as it arrived, it was pretty clear that this input switch was faulty. It's very loose. It was working for a while, then it stopped working. There was a battery installed. It seems to not work with the battery and to just about get by under pressure when the power supply is plugged in. So we have been fooling around with it a little bit in the process of trying to get that going, but we're going to just dive in and see where we go with it. It's been a bit stressful so far. Hopefully it will not stop working now. Okay, so we're going to use, to start off, the bass range of the contrabass clarinet. Here is our sample. Okay, we can see we've got the blend set 100% wet here. So tone and sustain at noon. But first thing we're going to do is pump up the volume. That does seem to be somewhat unison. Let's put the blend 100%. Yeah, there we go. But we do want it louder. There we go. I mean, it's definitely a nice effect. 100% wet. Let's add in some dry. Round it off a little. Sounds too normal there. There we go. Yeah, I think really just that little bit in there is nice. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to go to the sustain because we found that to be the crux. And all the way up just makes sense. some nice crunchiness. You can hear we need the gate. That's from previous noodlings. Go dark, like with the sustain down and the tone all the way counterclockwise. That's nice. However, that's the crunchiness we're looking for. I think we just want that all the way up. That's kind of nice. In a very flat sort of way. Kind of like that. It's that slightly flatter sound again, but with a bit more grit. That's sweet there. Yeah. Just does sound a bit thin there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take it down to our lowest note range, the very lowest note on the contrabass clarinet, and try that bottom-up approach we were using with the Jackson Audio Modular Fuzz, and that seemed to work quite nicely with the 420 Fuzz as well. So this is the low C on the contrabass clarinet. Maybe we do want to roll the sustain off just a little. Keep some of that darkness in there. I mean, we definitely want to up this past 3 through. That's lovely. All of those are lovely sounds. I do like keeping some of the darkness in there though. Not as much as that. I mean, it's very fine, isn't it? Let's just start there and gradually. That's really nice stuff. I mean, it definitely starts from about 2, I think. I think that's my favourite there, just past 3. Let's look at the tone now. Ooh, even that is lovely. Yeah, as a basic setting I really like that. Let's listen to our sub-bass range as a whole. That's really nice. One more time. So basically like rolling the sustain back and putting the tone up, or having the tone down and the sustain up, those seem to be both beautiful options. I would say that this pedal, we could, like using the tone sustain knobs, I think we could get two really solid sounds out of that we would really make good use of. But of course, one of the cool things about this pedal is this here, the crossover button. And what that does is it brings in these two guys. The top one puts a high pass filter on the fuzz, so cutting out the low end, and it puts a low pass filter, which of course cuts out the high end on the dry signal. We don't have a heck of a lot of dry, but this is a little setting that we came up with before. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll fiddle around with that a little bit. But then what we'll do is we'll do go through some of the different samples. But for now, let's stick with our sub-bass range sample and see how it sounds with the crossover function. Okay, let's see with the low pass filter. It doesn't seem to do a heck of a lot there. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. Okay, it doesn't seem to do anything when the fuzz is off. Oh, maybe what we need to do is... There we go. Still not doing a heck of a lot, but maybe it just doesn't affect this range. Still. Let's try that very quickly. We're going to go to the low mids. Okay, I'm not hearing that affecting the signal at all there. Okay, I guess that with the fuzz disengaged, we don't get any effects from crossover. Okay, let's put it back on. Play with it up in the low mids area for a while. Okay, so the conclusion from this is that if we want to put the low pass filter on only the dry signal, we do have to move the knob. It's not a matter of being able to do it with the foot switches. Does that make sense? So we can't just like turn that off and have the crossover affect the only the dry signal. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. Okay, let's put that back where it was for now. We will go to the sub bass range again. Choose a suitable sound there. Oops. See, I bumped that, and that's the problem we're having. Not always wise to buy. That's just lovely. Not always wise to buy pedals on the cheap. That somewhere in that area there is particularly nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Almost frog-like. Yeah, that's really nice. Here we go the other way. That gets wild. Oof. That's really interesting. It really shows off. Shows off the difference between dry and wet. Affected in this way, I should say. Okay, probably not practical for everyday use. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's quite sweet. Okay, very nice. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so we're happy with that. Let's go to the low note on the clarinet, the low C that is of course part of the sub bass range. We'll just have a listen to the difference with that. Even that's quite nice. Tone up a little more here. that settings to loop. That would be a great effect. Listen to that change of overtones. Okay, one more shot of that, I think, with just the fuzz and then with the crossover. Yeah, I prefer the Jackson Audio, I think, but still. Okay, now the full sub-bass range. Now we're going into the bass range. Oh. Yeah, you see. Yeah, let's see if this is actually going to work now. Yes. I really like it in this range. The closer to the sub bass is the best. Yeah, let's just appreciate that. And really nice. Okay, that's the sub bass, the bass range. And now we are going to do the low mids range. Here we go. Okay, well, that's the Deluxe Bass Big Muff Pi. Some really nice sounds there. I think that if I hadn't been kind of spoiled by the Jackson Audio Modular with its super adaptability and customizability, this would have been a really great place to start. However, I think, okay, in the low mids kind of range, this was really lovely, and I do think it is comparable to the Jackson Audio, but yeah, especially with the favorite modules from the Jackson Audio. What's it, the modern Fuzz maybe? Oh no, it's the Page Mark II or whatever it's called. It's just, yeah, these are just such, and the goat head is the other one. It's just got so much strength and destruction in the tone, or like I mean, am I trying to say distortion? Yeah, this has been great. I'm really glad to be experimenting with this, and I actually like this pedal. And I definitely prefer this to the 420 Fuzz. I really like the crossover. However, that also does inspire me to think about trying to figure out how to use the what's it called, the octave switch on the Jackson Audio to produce some effects. Currently, the plan is to maybe try and get a hold of another basic pedal, like the casing, the shell for the Jackson Audio, so that we can have two going at the same time in our Omni signal blender, because of course the disadvantage of the Jackson Audio is that it doesn't have the blend knob. But wonderful experiment there. I do love this pedal. Let's see where things go next. Thank you for sticking around. I hope this has been as interesting and enjoyable for you as it has been for me. And see you next time. Walk on.